Islamic history is not clean. It's not a fairy tale of perfect heroes and happy endings. It's full of scandals. Scandals that tore the Ummah apart. Scandals that left blood on the streets. Scandals that still repeat today, under new names, new faces, new politics. And here's the truth. These scandals are not just history. They are warnings, because the same corruption, the same betrayal, the same injustice still lives in us. This is every scandal in Islamic history that changed everything. Scandal number 1, the assassination of Caliph Uthman. Historical explanation: Uthman ibn Affan, the third caliph, promised paradise, a man whose modesty made even angels shy. And yet, his own people rebelled. They accused him of nepotism and were angered by administrative changes across the rapidly expanding empire. According to Al-Tabari, rebels even denied him water. And then, while reciting the Quran, Uthman was assassinated in his home. His blood fell on the Mus'haf itself. Modern example: today, leaders aren't always toppled by justice, but by politics and envy. One-liner: Uthman wasn't killed by swords, he was killed by envy. Lesson: when jealousy and tribalism enter leadership, unity dies. Scandal number 2, the slander of Aisha. R.A. Historical explanation: the incident of Ifka. The leader of hypocrites, Abdullah ibn Ubay, spread rumors against the Prophet's wife, Aisha. R.A. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was shaken. Aisha wept for days. And then Allah revealed verses in Surah An-Nur 24:11-20 to clear her name. Modern example today: lies go viral on WhatsApp, TikTok, Twitter. Reputations destroyed in hours. One-liner: hypocrites don't kill with swords, they kill with rumors. Lesson: never forward what you can't verify. Scandal number 3, the Battle of Siffin. Historical explanation: Ali, R.A. versus Muawiyah, R.A. Both companions, both respected. But after Uthman's murder, they clashed at Siffin, and when arbitration failed, the Khawarij emerged, declaring Muslims as kafir. It wasn't the birth of division, but it turned earlier political disagreements into open civil war. Modern example: today's sectarian hatred is still an echo of Siffin. One-liner: when Muslims fight Muslims, the only winner is shaitan. Lesson: unity is more sacred than your pride. Scandal number 4, the death of Hasan ibn Ali. Historical explanation: the Prophet's grandson. Called leader of the youth of paradise, many sources narrate that Hasan was poisoned, but the exact details and perpetrator remain disputed. Some say political enemies may have been behind it. Modern example: even today, leaders aren't destroyed by enemies outside, but betrayal from within. One-liner: sometimes the deadliest enemy eats at your own table. Lesson: don't hand trust to those who worship power. Scandal number 5, the tragedy of Karbala. Historical explanation: 680 CE. Hussein ibn Ali, R.A., the Prophet's grandson, refused to give allegiance to Yazid. Why? Because it meant legitimizing tyranny. Surrounded in Karbala, children crying of thirst. And then, slaughter. His martyrdom became the eternal symbol of standing against injustice. Modern example: today many sell their values for comfort. Hussein showed dignity is worth more than life. One-liner: Hussein wasn't killed because he was weak, he was killed because he refused to bow to injustice. Lesson: stand for truth, even if you stand alone. Scandal number 6, the burning of the Kaaba. Historical explanation: the house of Allah itself attacked, not once, but twice. In 683 CE, during Yazid's rule, his army besieged Abdullah ibn al-Zubayr in Makkah, and the Kaaba was damaged by fire. Less than a decade later, in 692 CE, al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf used catapults in another siege, causing even greater destruction. Modern example: even today, politics desecrates what is sacred. One-liner: when leaders fight for power, even the Kaaba is not safe. Lesson: never let politics burn what Allah made holy. Scandal number 7, the fall of Baghdad, 1258. Historical explanation: the jewel of the Muslim world. Libraries, scholars, knowledge. all destroyed when the Mongols stormed Baghdad, the Abbasid Caliph killed, the Tigris River ran black with ink and red with blood. Modern example. Think of Aleppo, think of Gaza, cities burned, knowledge lost. One-liner. Baghdad didn't fall in one day, it fell when Muslims stopped protecting knowledge and unity. Lesson: knowledge is power, protect it, or watch enemies burn it. Scandal number 8, the rise of sectarian wars. Historical explanation: theological differences existed early, but wars like Siffin and Karbala hardened them into lasting sectarian divisions. Ibn Khaldun warned, when group identity replaces Islamic identity, collapse follows. Modern example today: masjid versus masjid, sect versus sect, family versus family. One-liner: when sect becomes louder than Islam, Islam becomes silent. Lesson: your sect won't save you on Judgment Day. Your deeds will. Scandal number 9, the fall of Al-Andalus. 1492. Historical explanation: 800 years of Muslim Spain. Granada, Cordoba, Seville. Lost not because Christians were strong, but because Muslims were divided. Kings allied with enemies against fellow Muslims. Finally, in 1492, Granada fell. The Adhan silenced. Masajid turned into churches. Modern example: Muslim lands today still collapse from inside, not outside. One-liner: Al-Andalus wasn't lost to swords, it was lost to Muslim betrayal. Lesson: don't become the reason your brother falls. Scandal number 10, the fall of the Ottoman Empire. Historical explanation: for centuries, Ottomans stood as shield of Islam. But corruption, nationalism, and foreign interference weakened them. By 1924, the caliphate was abolished. For the first time in 1,300 years, Muslims had no central leadership. Ibn Khaldun had warned centuries before, when a dynasty reaches the stage of stagnation, it begins to decay. Modern example. Today, Muslims are 50-plus divided nations, weak, suspicious, and powerless. One-liner: the Ottomans didn't collapse because of cannons, they collapsed because of corruption. Lesson: without leadership, the Ummah is sheep surrounded by wolves. Scandal number 11, the Sykes-Picot Agreement, 1916. Historical explanation: Britain and France secretly carved up Muslim lands before World War I ended. Sykes and Picot, with pens in their hands, divided the Ummah like meat on a plate. Iraq to Britain, Syria to France, Palestine under mandate. Muslims didn't know until it was too late. Modern example: the borders of today's Muslim world were drawn not for us, but against us. One-liner: Muslim blood was spilled by Muslim swords, but Muslim lands were stolen by foreign pens. Lesson: never let outsiders decide your destiny. Scandal number 12, the modern silence, historical explanation. The last scandal isn't from centuries ago. It's now, when Muslims watch genocide, occupation, injustice, and stay silent. When we argue over moon sightings while our brothers bleed. Modern example: Palestine, Kashmir, Uyghurs, Rohingya. History is repeating, and we are scrolling. One-liner: the loudest scandal in Islamic history is our silence today. Lesson: if you do nothing, you are part of the scandal. So what do we learn? From Uthman's assassination, to Aisha's slander, to Siffin, to Karbala, to the burning of the Kaaba, to Baghdad, Andalus, the Ottomans, and to today's silence. Every scandal changed everything. Every scandal was a warning. The question is, which scandal shocked you the most? And more importantly, will we repeat them again? Because history is not just in books, it's alive, and it's waiting to see. Will Muslims finally learn, or will we become the next scandal?